Spiders are spinning big, scary webs all across San Diego County these days. Experts say because of the wet weather we had this year, there's more vegetation, more little bugs, and therefore more spiders to eat those bugs. CBS 8's Jenny Day joins us with more on the specific spike we're seeing in the Orb Weaver spider.
I was probably the only person actively looking for spiders today across San Diego County. It was just last night right here in South Park where I saw a very large one now hiding somewhere in these trees, but they spin enormous and incredible webs that can span from your car to your home or from tree to tree. We have learned that they are generally harmless, but ooh, they are creepy to see.
We have more spiders as neighbors than people.
Just in time for Halloween.
The Orb Weaver, not quite as big as this, but pretty close. 'Tis the season for spiders.
I've actually seen a big uptick in big spiders on our balcony, and we befriended one of them. We even actually gave her a name.
To find out why we're seeing a spike, I went straight to the county's top vector ecologist and learned our recent rain is to blame.
More plants means more bugs, which means more food for the spiders, which means more spiders.
The typical lifespan of an Orb Weaver spider is about 1 year. Their eggs hatch in the spring, continue to grow all summer, and by this time, spooky season is spider season. They're adults, and so are the size of their webs. You won't see as many once it starts to get colder.
I get questions on these guys almost every year about this time of year, again, because they're more common and readily seeable, and because of the annoyance factor. People like walking to their car in the morning when it's still kind of dark, and then they get a face full of web.
Well, big and scary, the good news is, although they are venomous, they're typically harmless to humans.
The orb weavers have no interest in biting people.
In San Diego, the black and brown widows still reign supreme and are the bites that require medical attention.
They both tend to make their webs more out of sight, in corners, in more harder to reach places. If they're spinning the Charlotte's Web looking type web, then most of the time it's a type of orb weaver. Those bigger ones can go a pretty good distance and really span the length of maybe a 6-foot walkway, no problem.
For many, spiders spark sheer panic, but if you can, spare their life. Those 8 legs are designed for the greater good.
They're catching stuff like mosquitoes and flies and all these other things that you probably didn't want in your yard anyway, so they're really a good thing to have around.
Really, the only advice from the experts to avoid walking into a web is to, of course, put your hand out in front of you so that you feel it first and don't get fully entangled and then spend the rest of the day with the EBGBs. Reporting in South Park, Jenny Day, CBS 8.